What will you do if you find yourself in a situation where you were saved from water by a mermaid and you get to fall in love with the mermaid? What will be your decision? What will you do? Long time ago, in a small fishing village by the sea, there lived a beautiful mermaid named Adara. Her shimmery tail glowed like silver under the moonlight, and her long hair flowed like golden waves. Adara had spent her life beneath the ocean, surrounded by coral palaces and friendly sea creatures. But she always yearned for more. She wanted to be among humans. She was enchanted by their laughter, their stories, and the way they lived on land. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we continue this an amazing story, I would like to welcome back my fans. So if you're new coming across to my video, you are welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. And to my channel subscribers, thank you so much for being here for me. Thank you for supporting this channel. God bless you, and thank you. Back to this an amazing story. One evening, Adara saved a fisherman named Dike who had been caught in a violent storm. She carried him to the shore and sang to him until he woke up. Dike was mesmerized by her beauty and kindness. When he asked her who she was, Adara confessed her desires to live as a human. I want to walk on land, she said, her voice soft and as the breeze. I want to know your world. Moved by her wish, Dike agreed to help her. Adara made a deal with the sea witch, who took her tail in exchange for legs. However, the witch warned her, if you cried too much tears on land, your heart will break and you will return to sea forever. Adara and Dike got married and she became part of his world. At first, life seemed magical. She learned how to walk, dance, and cook. Villagers admired her beauty and Dike loved her deeply. But as she went on, things began to change. Dike's family did not like Adara. His mother, her mother-in-law Nneka, thought she was strange and useless because she didn't know the way of their world. She can't even sweep the yard properly, Nneka, her mother-in-law, complained. His sisters whispered behind her back, her sister-in-laws, mocking her when she stumbled on it or made mistakes. Dike, who had once been her protector, grew impatient. Why can't you do anything right? He would say after a long day of fishing. His words stung Adara's heart. Adara tried her best to please them. She cooked meals, cleaned the house, and worked harder than anyone else in the house. But no matter what she did, she was never enough. One day, Nneka accused Adara of wasting food. You don't belong here, she said coldly. You are nothing but a burden. Adara fled to the beach, her heart heavy with sorrow as she cried. Her tears sparkled like pearls and disappeared into the sand. She remembered the sea witch's warning, but the pain was too much to bear. When Dike found her, instead of comforting her, he scolded her. Why are you crying again? You embarrasses me in front of my family. Adara's heart began to crack. She felt the pull of the ocean calling her back, but she resisted. She loved Dike and despite his cruelty, and she wanted to prove her worth. One evening, the family had a celebration. Adara worked tirelessly to prepare a feast, hoping to win their approval. But when the food was served, Nneka and her daughters mocked her cooking. Dike joined in, laughing at her efforts. Adara's visions blurred with tears. She couldn't hold them back. She ran to the sea, her heart breaking with every step. As she cried, she felt her legs begin to weaken. The sea witch's voice echoed in her mind. Too many tears will bring you back to the ocean. Standing at the water edge, Adara realized she couldn't live like this anymore. She had sacrificed everything to be human, but they had only given her pain in return. The waves rose to meet her, and she turned to look back one last time. Dike stood in the distance, watching but not moving to stop her. With a heavy heart, Adara whispers, I gave you my love, but you gave me sorrow. She stepped into the river, and as the waves covered her, her tail returned. Adara swam deep into the ocean, where the water soothed her broken heart. She promised herself she would never cry for any human. Instead, she would find joy in old life. Surrounded by the beauty of the sea, the villagers said they sometimes saw a mermaid near the shore, her golden hair shining under the sun. But no matter how much they called to her, she never came back to land. Adara learned the hard way that love should never cost one's happiness. She became a legend, a reminder that the heart is precious and must be cherished. When Adara disappeared into the sea, Dike and his family thought she had run away in shame. They assumed she would return, as she had nowhere else to go. Days turned into weeks, and when she didn't come back, they began to realize the truth. She was gone forever. At first, Dike tried to convince himself that life was better without Adara, but he soon began to feel her absence deeply. The house, once filled with her gentle laughter and efforts to please, felt cold and empty. He missed the way she used to care for him, even when he didn't deserve it. He remembered the sacrifice she had made to be with him and felt a pang of guilt. Why hadn't I defended her? Why had he let his family words and impatience drive her away? One night, as he stood by the shore where Adara had vanished, he called out to the ocean. Adara, forgive me, he cried, but the waves gave him no answers. He would often sit there, hoping to catch a glimpse of golden hair in the water, but she never returned. Dike's mother, Nneka, and his sisters faced their own struggles. Without Adara to take care of the household chores, the burden fell on them. They quickly realized how much work Adara had done and how they had taken her efforts for granted. As time passed, the family fortunes began to decline. The once abundant fish that Dike caught grew scarcer, and the villagers whispered that The sea was angry. Some claim that Adara's tears has cursed the family, while others believe the ocean spirits were punishing them for their cruelty. Nneka, who had been the loudest voice against Adara, fell ill. No healer could cure her, as she spent her days bedridden, haunted by guilt. She was a gift, and we drove her away, Nneka admitted to her daughters. Now we pay the price. Years later, Dike became a quieter, humbler man. He would tell the village children stories about the mermaid who had given up everything for love and had been mistreated in return. One stormy night, Dike ventured into the sea to save a young boy whose boat had capsized. Though he managed to rescue the child, the waves claimed Dike's life. Some say the ocean took him as a penalty, while others believe Adara's spirit led him to peace beneath the waves. Unbeknownst to the villagers, Adara had been watching from afar. Though she never returned, she felt pity for Dike's repentance. After his death, the sea bountifully slowly returned to the village. The people believed it was Adara's way of forgiving them, though she never appeared again. Her story became a legend, a tale of love, sacrifice, and consequence of cruelty. The villagers learned to honor the sea and treat one another with kindness, fearing they might anger the spirits that watched from below. Adara, now free of sorrow, lived peacefully in the ocean, a queen of her own world. She vowed never to let her heart be broken again, and her name became a symbol of strength and self-worth for generations to come. Hi guys, we've come to the end of our story. It's your girl story by Anna. Please do give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, put down your commitment under the comment section. What do you think about the story? How does it feel to treat someone very bad and cruel to someone? It is very bad. We should all learn to accommodate one another. So guys, I believe you will give this video a very big thumbs up, like, comment, and share. See you on our next story. Bye.